May was waiting for us at the entrance. I didn't get to see her much over the weekend. Even if Brandon and I had to run the same types of errands, I wasn't planning on third wheeling the whole time. Speaking of third wheeling, I still haven't met her roommate, Leaf. Hopefully we'll bump into her today on the way to class. She can't possibly skip the first day of class, right? Character cards updated. The main cafeteria is absolutely massive, while the student center as a whole is a massive building, second only to the academy's main building itself, which all the students just refer to as the academy. Here in this cafe, hundreds of students can be seated simultaneously and more importantly, comfortably. At first I thought the space would be an issue, but I was surprised to find out the opposite is true. Morning hours tend to be the most hectic as students from all different grades fill in, but operations run smoothly nonetheless. It certainly makes things easier when Shady Penguin and whoever the Bumblebee is help with service while the academy staff handles the cooking and talking. Then again, this isn't the only place that serves food on campus. I mean, you can run over to King Nappy's place and he'll be able to cook you up a meal too. But many students opt to go for the smaller cafes and now just located in other buildings, such as student facilities or residence halls. We're just here because it's close to our classes. Oh, those are those? Yeah. Hold on. Oh, are those? Yeah. Okay, that was the same person. Over here, Tiano, Trevor. Morning, guys. What up? Good morning, everyone. You guys ready for today? Get a good night's sleep? Yep, both Trevs and I thought we'd get no sleep, but I passed out no problem. I thought I was pretty excited last night, but now that it's finally today, woo baby, my soul is lit. Tierno and Trevor are roommates. They happen to room just a few doors down from Brendan and me, so we bumped into each other a few times over the weekend. For what I've gathered, sorry, I had a random thought in my head from a while back. Tierno is a huge fan of music and dance, while Trevor is more of the outdoorsy type. They're both from the Kalos region, and it's cool how two very different people have been great friends for such a long time. Oh, where's Leaf, May? Hey, you never got to meet her once, did you? Yeah, what's with that? We had so many chances to hang out, and we still don't even know what she looks like. Leaf's an interesting one. Even I rarely get to see her. She keeps a busy schedule. A little too busy, I think. But I swear she does exist. Oh, I was going to ask earlier, but I forgot. What type of electives did you pick, Rashad? Ice and bug. Oh, that's too bad. I picked fire and fighting. I'm actually surprised Brendan didn't pick one of those himself. I think we both go insane if we were in the same class. You're not wrong. I picked bug as well, Rashad. I look forward to seeing you there. Oh yeah, Trevor did do bug. Anyway, I think it's amazing how there's so many Pokemon types to choose from, and by only picking two, you never know who's going to end up in one of your classes. Wait a minute, which one? Huh? I'm confused. Oh, it was probably Trevor. Because someone was like, hey, there's like a special characteristic about a certain, each type. I think it was with Trevor, because they didn't do it here. And I knew it wasn't with, Caleb. I most definitely knew it wasn't Sharon. I can't say it enough, but it's just so exciting this way. May really enjoys unpredictable. It's how she ended up rooming with Leaf after all. Did you know your type preferences could be tied to your oh, it's this one too. Type preferences could be tied to your personality. As I click off screen. For example, May's preferences for fire types can mean she has a lot of inner strength and she can be very excitable. Her preference for fighting can mean that she's generally very active and won't back down from her ambitions. Why Why does it sound like compliments all around? I guess that reasoning works too, but I mostly chose fire and flame because I like the Torchic evolutionary line. This is cool, I never heard about this before. What are your thoughts on shots? Those who study in particular fauna bug Pokemon tend to be the most analytical and observant individuals. Personally, I think bug types are closest to nature with grass types. Next to grass types, holy crap, I cannot talk. Then again, I did record a whole thing with Calum, like, not too long ago. So I think the same can be said about people who prefer them. For ice, independence and calmness are often tied to the type. They're also the subject of individuality. If you get the chance to look at some ice Pokemon specialists, you might notice they have a strong sense of self and are generally very independent people. Huh. Interesting. You already know where I'm going at, right? That's so cool. What about me, Trevor? I think we're loitering here a little bit too long. Let's talk about it on the way to the cafeteria. Sounds like a plan. Let's go then. Alright. And then we got Tierno and Trevor. It's clear we're not the only ones who are anxious. The unintelligible but fervent clamoring, mostly from students stuffing their mouths full and dashing out of the cafeteria before they can finish chewing, all contributed to the infectious hype. Back home, or rather, any school from any region, I had this water ball and I almost dropped it. I didn't want anything to slash into the PC. I doubt it's possible to find so many students as excited about their first day as the students here. I'll admit I became a victim of this atmosphere. I ate quickly like a madman, shoving my last piece of toast into my mouth like many students before, and got up from my seat. And next scene. By the way, very first demo actually ended at this part right here. And then they decided to make a whole nother thing. Wow, this area campus is amazing. Look for the symbols across on the facade. Kabukan Academy. Supposedly this building has been around for nearly a century. It's hard to believe the condition of this place makes it seem like it was built yesterday. I read through all this the other day and I still can't talk. I'm having a difficult time imagining that this is what I'll be looking at each day from now on. Not that I'm complaining or anything, I'm just excited to be here. First thing on the agenda is to check homeroom assignments, right guys? Huh? I was so deep in thought that I didn't realize I was alone. Maybe I walked too fast, or they're ahead of me anyway, or already. Regardless, I need to get inside to check the homeroom assignment so that way I'm not late for class. Weird, I still don't see the others. You figure two big guys like Brendan and Tierno would be hard to miss. There's a cluster of students gathered by a bulletin board. That must be the homeroom list. I quickly scanned through Professor Oak's list and I immediately spot my name at the bottom. Well, I can't say I'm surprised. It's also in a different font, like it was a last minute addition to Oak's class. Let's see who else is in my class. Well. His face every time he shows up. I said, well. I heard you the first time. At least look at me when you're talking to me. But wow, you actually got here before the bell. Still slower than me. That's natural. So, which class are you in? Your grandpa's, according to this. How'd you miss my name? Oh crap, I just set Jay up. You don't say something really condescending like my name isn't really worth a glance. Or maybe not. Gramps, are you serious? I guess it'd be kind of surprising for both of us getting the same class. Considering the huge number of students in our year, I wonder if Professor Oak set this up himself. Hope he's not going to be playing any favorites this year. Why? I thought I told him to... who cares? I have a front row seat to watch you bomb in class. Oh, You're all with Professor Oak? That voice. Great Flaming Moltres is that girl. I sure wish I knew her name so I can offer more than a feeble hand wave. Long time no see. Did you get lost on the way here? Hey, give me a break. I thought we were done with that. Didn't you say you had fun? Hey, don't get it twisted. I had lots of fun. You know this windbag? Excuse me, don't interrupt the girl when she's talking to her friend. Yeah, right. I bet you don't even know his name. Obviously, it's... She leans over and whispers in my ear. She's so close I can smell a sweet fragrance coming off of her. Psst, what's your name again? Way too close for comfort. It's Rashad, and I'm a firm believer in personal space. Ah, yeah, Rashad, we're besties, always been. You're not fooling anybody. Wait, Rashad. Rashad! Oh, you're Rashad. You're friends with May, right? You know May? I would hope so, being her roommate and all. Her roommate? You're Leaf? That's my name. You better cut the crap. Your acting is so bad, it's ticking me off. Give it a rest, Blue. I know who Leaf is. I ran into her on her first day here, and she helped me out of a tough spot. We were both short on time, so we forgot to introduce ourselves. Like I care what happened. You two have wasted my time enough already today. I got places to go and things to do. Smell ya? Smell ya? What does that even mean? It's Blue. He said that for as long as I've known him. I've known him for a long time. Not that I'm particularly proud of it. So he's been smelling you for a long time? What a creep. No, that's not how... I don't think that's how that works. Let's go, Rashad. We'll be late for our first class. Leaf, huh? And Jay and me in the same room for the next 2 hours. Every day for the next year. This is going to be quite the semester. At least beckoning, I followed her to Class 1B, my homeroom class for this year. Matching everything else on campus, the classroom is big, really big. We're early, but there are clearly way more chairs and desks than necessary. Decorated antique chandeliers that look like they belong in a place hung low from the ceiling. More contemporary paintings of Pokemon line the marble walls. I can recognize all of them from the books I've read and TV shows I've watched in the past. I wonder if I'll be able to see any of them here. This place rivals royalty. I feel so out of place. May, I can't believe we're in the same homeroom. These coincidences are just piling up today. Small world. I see you and Lee finally got acquainted. May, do you remember the guy I told you when we first met for a roommate match? Turns out you knew him already. Turns out you knew him all along. Oh, Rashad, since you ran ahead without us after breakfast, I can believe you. I can't. Oh, Rashad, since you ran ahead without us after breakfast, now I can't believe how you got lost on the first day. That's okay. A strong sense of adventure is a good thing. I'll never be able to live this down, will I? A boy stranded in the forbidden territory of the terrible senior girls. Sensing impending doom, he picked his poison and sought refuge in the abyssal restroom of the fair sex. It was then a beautiful maiden, a girl he knew nothing about, happened to stumble upon him at the right time, pulling him into the light and guiding him to sanctuary. Thank you for the epic summary, Leaf. Leaf performs a curtsy in response. She's so unbelievably smug. Since you're here, May, I'm assuming Brendan's in another class. Brendan's in class 1A next door. Oh, in Birch's class. You should tell your father, May, that his recent article regarding the pros and cons of invasive bug Pokemon is biological control have been well received. I'm impressed. I think he said in Pokemon Snap. Hello, Rashad. Great to see you settling nicely here. I guess Dad's work in the village has been paying off. For the last couple of years, if it's not a swarm of speedril chasing them around, it'd be an Ariados or occasional Scyther. He always gets ran off by a random Pokemon. Ah, you are well versed in bug types, May. I've seen you gain a lot of experience while assisting with your father's work. I wouldn't go that far. I'm not too interested in bug types to begin with. Seems May knows Professor Oak through her father. I wonder how many more students know the staff through personal connections. I see. So what Pokemon types would the three of you be focusing on this year? Fire and fighting. Grass and electric over here. Ice and bug for me. Excellent choices all around. Excellent. Well, I hope all you are ready. The bell will ring soon. Go ahead and find yourselves a seat. Let's sit together, May. So, what do you think of Leaf Rashad? Absolutely charming. She's a lot of fun to be around. Come sit by us. Well, I sure won't sit by Jay. I'll gladly accept May's offer. By the way, actually, no. I'll leave it for another topic. Good morning, and welcome to your first class at Kobukan Academy. I'll be your teacher for this homeroom. You can call me Oak, but most people simply call me the Pokemon Professor. This floor is inhabited by creatures we call Pokemon. People and Pokemon live together by supporting each other. I think I skipped this part. You're all smart enough to know what Pokemon are. I can't believe we're here, Professor Oak, right in front of us. The man's a legend. I know my dad's a huge fan of his. He got all even circles. Even outside Kanto, everyone knows him. I didn't know he was looked up by so many people. He's like a superhero to them, but to me, he's just my neighbor. Now, something you need to know about this class is extremely difficult. Last year, almost half of this class failed. What? That's crazy. Holy crap! All of a sudden, I don't feel like being in this class anymore. Yes, this class is challenging, but if you put in the work and keep at your studies, you should pass with flying colors. My job is not to assign you failing grades, but my job is not to call you either. My job is to make sure you graduate to school with knowledge and skills that excel in the Pokemon world. Which brings me to my next point. As you all know, Kobukan is a very selective school, and it demands you to give your best at all times, or you'll be surpassed by your peers. The graduation rate for this school is roughly 10%. It's not for the weak, well, unmotivated. 10%. Did you say 10%? Like 1 out of 10? You gotta be kidding me! Is this a joke? What kind of school life is this? I wasn't hearing things. I turned to look at May, whose mouth is hung open in its Leaf. Leaf looks frozen and shocked too. On the other side, Blue's leaning back in his chair with that same smug look in his face. Ahem. Yes, I just wanted to clear that up. Now, are any of you interested in competing in the Pokemon League after you graduate? Just by show of hands. A few dozen hands shoot up immediately. Blue has his hand way up there. That's no surprise. What is surprising is that Leaf has her hand up too. I don't want to look like a wimp, so I'll put mine up. Take a good look around. Now, everyone in the 2 middle sections, put your hands down. There are fewer than 10 students left with their hands raised. I think I know where this is going. That's the percentage of those who will actually qualify for the Pokemon League, and it's even less for those who can make it there. Now, don't let it discourage you. Let's start with Professor Oak staring at something or someone. Yes, did you have a question? Ha! I'm just going to say this right now for all you quitters in the room. I'm getting to the Pokemon League, and there's no chance in heck that I'm not. Man, why does he always got to be like this? It's been 10 minutes. Class started, and he's already trying to start something, man. Dude tripping. He tries so hard to be cool and fails so hard that it's sickening. I'm not stopping till I wipe the floor with every single regional Pokemon League champion. You're looking at the next world champion. Please sit down. What? What's your name again? What? Gramps is me. Oops. Yes, I know it's you, but what was... It's Jay. Amusement spreads throughout the class from my outburst. That's right. Anyway, sit down. Man, what a load of... Can't believe... Jay shoots me an icy glare. I just grin and give him a thumbs up. That just made it matter. I'm liking this class already. Right then, I think that's enough talking. I'll take a roll now while you're all in a good mood. May, it's May here. Present. There you are. Gilbert? Here. Okay, now Whitney. Whitney, are you here? I'm still on the first day. Wait! A red-haired girl. A red-haired girl come rolling in through the door. That's a very drag entrance, and she's posing like she just finished an acrobatic stunt at the Pocathlon. Here I am, and I'm not late. I was just waiting for the perfect time to make my grand entrance. She calmly sits down in the empty chair in front of me like nothing happened. I have to say, I'm impressed with her ability to keep a straight face like that after that performance. Please continue. Alright, I'll mark you on time, but no more of that. Do you understand? Yes, sir. You can count on me. Very good. Now, Flannery. I'm here. Oh, man. Sorry, I'm not a big fan of mornings. Better not try to get to class on time from now on. I'll mark you on time too. Yeah, okay. Flannery collapses into a chair next to me. Looking at her up close, she seems kind of intimidating. Her face and hair seems to remind me of those biker chicks I see on TV. She doesn't look too good. Maybe I should say something to her? Nope. On second thought, maybe I shouldn't. If she's as scary as she looks, I think I better keep my mouth shut. Speaking of her looks, doesn't her hair break some sort of school code? It's gotta be at least a couple of feet across. How'd she get to stay up like that anyway? I can't imagine the amount of hairspray she uses. You got a problem, pal? What? What are you looking at me for? I was so lost in my own thoughts that I didn't realize I've been staring at her for the past 30 seconds. Nothing in particular. Just wondering how you got your hair like that. Like what? You know, like... I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. You making fun of my hair? I'll mess you up! Chill out, Flan. I'm sure you didn't mean anything by it. Finally, a voice of reason. It's the first day. You should keep it on the DL, girl. Psh. You have to ease up on Flannery. She's a little rough around the edges in the morning. A little? No, I understand. Morning isn't exactly my favorite time of the day either. We were almost late because Flan slept through all of her alarm clocks. It don't work, Whitney. I don't know how many times I have to tell you. I think it's because your snore is louder than the clocks. I do not snore. Hey, what are you smirking at? I don't snore, you hear me? I believe you. So, you're Whitney and you're Flannery. I'm Rashad. Nice to meet you, Rashad. Yeah, sorry about getting on your case earlier. Don't worry about it. Keep it down back there. And Flannery doesn't even have a surprised look. She's just sitting there. And with that, my first homeroom class came to an end. What a doozy of a start. I hope I can get used to doing this every day. But for now, it's on to my elective class. Looks like I have ice type up next.